Well, good morning, everybody. I'm here in kind of my improvised new shop. I took the shop I had out back, and I've been converting it over to store use. And we could turn some lights on here. This is some of the stuff that's on eBay. And I've got some shells to take photos with and things like that. A lot more setup that I need to do. A paper cutter and all that good sort of stuff. But I am in the process of kind of getting things done. Got a spot there for Bay. She likes to come in and... You want to come in? Sit in front of the heater. Huh, Bay? Can you say good morning? Can you say good morning? Can you say good morning, Bay? Yeah. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, sweetie. They even got a little place to rest the chair there. Camera bag and all that, but oh, just making do with what we got. So this is Sue's office. This is where she's at, and she is this is her. I got a few things in here for ministry books and that sort of stuff. This is where she does her work. Mally's bed. Alright, so headed to drop off the postages to the post office. And so we gotta kind of suit up for that when we get there. Let you guys ride along with Bailey and I. There we go. Oh, I hope everybody's doing alright. Things here have been, well, they've been okay. You know, the Lord's provided. I'm a person of faith. I hope you are too. And you know, we each need to find our way. It's not for us to force our way on anybody, but it is for us to given the opportunity to share, you know, when the time comes, to what we believe truth is, I guess. So, anyway, gorgeous day out. Like I said, I believe the Lord's provided. And we're getting by. We're not paying the store bills right now. And a couple little things. We've applied for everything. We've applied for grants. We've applied for loans. The stimulus thing is... basically, guys are little cattywampus there. Basically, what we got is nothing. So, which doesn't surprise me. My provision is not in man. You know, my provision's in higher places, so I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice, because it would. It'd be nice to have, especially the grant, where I could know the store's taken care of, you know, for a couple months, and then, you know, I got enough merchandise where I can cover what I owe through a big sale, but basically I'd have to do like a going out of business sale. And if that's what's meant to be, then that's what's meant to be. I've kind of said, you know, I've been here 11 years and struggled through a lot of things. It actually hasn't been until the last, probably 3-4 years that the store's even made any money. It's basically just kind of kept itself going. And when, of course, it's not open, it can't even do that. Boy, the post office is busy today. I wonder why. Maybe because it's Monday or something. Huh. Everybody coming down, check their mail. I may give that a minute. Good to be wise, you know. I need to go down there for some, you know, for business purposes, essential business purposes, not just to go check mail. So I realize a lot of people just enjoy getting out and checking mail, and it might be a good idea to check it every other day or every 3 days versus every day if it's not essential. That's just my opinion. So the people that still are running businesses and that have a little easier access, but that's just, you know, a lot of people don't think about that. That's okay. Boy, here's a pretty truck going by. Just a gorgeous truck. Of course, all the farm equipment and stuff like that, all the farming and all that sort of thing, they're still in business. And still going strong. A lot of workers out there that are still working. Matter of fact, there's several neighbors that are having big mariachi bands last night and big Easter shenanigans and things like that. So have you. I won't recommend it. I kind of am going by what they suggest, at least for the time being, and I'm looking at numbers and trying to find facts, as I think we all should. We all should, you know, basically grab our own sense of truth and find the facts the best we can. Don't just take one source. Look in the same source that you would that aligns with how you think. A lot of people I know, they want to find what they call facts, but they go to the source that lines up exactly with how they think. And the reality to that is, a lot of times all you're doing is fueling your own belief. So, just a thought there. Man, definitely a busy Monday, that's for sure. This apartment complex next to our business is, I don't know. I'll hold my opinion there. So, everybody needs a little help in life sometimes. I know I do. Well, there's the door to the business, and it is. We were just getting ready for spring cleaning, and then all this happened, so it definitely needs spring cleaning out here. I'm going to take Bailey in, and I'm going to go in, and I got to pick up some supplies, and I got to pick up a package, and anyway, I'll see you here back in a minute. Alright, so got some supplies. We do scrap metal, silver, gold, that sort of stuff. And I had some of that laying around along with some testing equipment. So I got that picked up. Now I'm going to go back over to the post office. While I was here, I checked the mail, nothing, and there was a postal lady out front, so I do need to find out what's going on with our mail, if they're holding business mail or what the situation is. Just depending on how busy it is, I don't want to stand in line there forever. Not in the mood for that, that's for sure. Still struggling with my sinuses. It's kind of funny, before all this took place, I had a fever, aches, chills, sinuses, all that sort of stuff. About every symptom in the book. But of course, just before it started coming to the area, when I went into the clinic, they weren't even taking precaution. They didn't even want me to wear a mask. Oh no, you're fine. It's just kind of funny how things change from the beginning to where we're at now. And I went on antibiotic. I've gotten better. It's just I'm still having I have a problem with sinuses anyway, and dry noses and things like that. So I'm still struggling with that issue at night, and drainage and all that fun stuff. And of course, if you sneeze or sniffle or do anything, and even with a mask on or anything, people look at it like they want to kill you. So try not to do that, while you're in public. There's a big old boy getting up on the roof. Up on the roof. Up on the roof. Roof, roof. Roof, roof. Well, let's see if we got any better mail here at all. Amen, Christmas. These people are ridiculous. Oh, man. Hey, I know that lady. She goes to our church. I don't know what the deal is here, but they need to empty their trash. They closed the dump down because they're all worried about people getting sick. And then, funny part is they're not picking up more garbage. What are we supposed to be doing with our garbage? I know, you're going to howl. You guys can sit here and listen to little Miss Muffet howl. Well, I run in, and oh, you're okay, baby. I know you don't think you're okay, but you are. I got you. All right. Well, we're back. I take it Bay kept you company. Oh, spray my hands down here. They say, you know, you use gloves, but I don't know, I guess. Woo! You guys love the smell of alcohol. That was a busy place. It's kind of funny. We can't congregate in church, but there's got to be half as many people in there as there is in church. So we'll kind of see how this goes. We have a small church, so we don't have hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, or even hundreds. So I can definitely tell my own attitude and those of others. There's just a lot of things that just don't make sense. You know, that's the thing I think that people struggle with. And I guess we feel like maybe we're not getting the real reasoning behind it. Like maybe they want to treat us like we can't handle the truth. Well, the reality is either you're open and honest, or we'll seek our own level of truth as humanity. And I think it's important that you know, they're open and honest. Just let us know why they're doing what they're doing. You know, a friend of mine lives in Ponderay County. They got a burn ban on because they don't want to tie up resources in case there's a fire. Daddy buys his tires. And, you know, I understand that. At least they're open and honest about it. You know, it's not something that they're trying to hide from us. Reality is we're staying home for, in my mind, one reason, and that is to help soften the blow of the healthcare system. Due to the increase of hospitalization. And in doing so, we will save lives. And absolutely that is commendable and honorable. But here in the state of Washington, unlike the rest of the states, we can't even fish. We're not talking about social distancing, we're talking about fishing. So I'm thinking, well, the fishing aspect doesn't make sense. They've never been open about it, but I think the reality is, if we dig a little deeper, is they want to try to save money and resources. And if you just close down the fishing areas, you save both money and resources. So this is an economical decision. And they don't want to say it. They want to say, well, people won't adhere to it or whatever. Well, then just go to the post office. Just go to the store. I mean, your logic isn't making sense. So, just be honest with people. You know, we're making this decision to soften the blow of the economic impact. We're not having to pay rangers. We don't have to pay gas. We don't have to pay as much overtime, etc., for these guys to go out and check licenses and adhere to policies. You know, be open about it. Be honest about it. Don't tell me that you're trying to do me some good and protect me by keeping me from fishing when no one else is on the lake. You know, this isn't Seattle. This isn't King County and Pierce County and all that. This is Grant County. And we have miles upon miles of open water and shoreline. You can boat, now get this, you can boat on the lake, but you can't fish. So again, it's just not making sense. It's really something that doesn't really make sense. There's not an educated. I mean, I do realize it'll cut down on traffic. I realize it cuts down on resources, and I realize it cuts down on the fiscal load. But let's be honest about it. That's why you're doing it. So, well, I am back here. This is the white whale, and I'm going to be probably taking that up the property. Things don't open up. I do have private property that I can go to, and I will take that up on my private property. So, well, hallelujah. There's the white whale, and you know, today is yet another day. Kind of wanted to talk to everybody. Can you see me? And you know, we're going to make it through this. I know there's times when we doubt, but there will be a time when we'll all be back together doing our things. I truly believe that. Don't let people use this as an opportunity to spread fear and hate and discontent. Be real, but then be repentive, live, love, and laugh. Because after all, you only got one chance in this life, so let's make it the best.